everybody. Anyone that may tune in, and I hope there is a few. This gets seen and it gets it's very serious and important. I am a 3-year revenge retaliation, human traffic, injure, torture, medical blacklist, false arrest, kidnap, sex assault, attempted murder victim for revenge retaliation through Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police for speaking of their crimes. As a result, back in 2019, August 2019, I was shot by the ex-OPP chief commander. He was in a white Jeep Wrangler and somebody in a black truck. They pulled up, they waved, I waved back. Black truck pulled up, pointed something and shot it, and it wasn't a bullet. It went in, it was whatever, something else, and it went into my right ear. And I started having problems after that. Wondering what was going on, I went to the hospital to find out what was going on, and I had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to this happening to me. I had not needed to. I was doing good. I was mentally growing, physically growing, spiritually growing. I had an IQ of roughly 150. It wasn't much, but it was coming along. It was improving. So I was consciously awake, consciously aware in everything, in thought, movement, actions, everything. This happens to me, and all the problems started happening, burning in my head, electric shocking, to the point of my blood vessels and veins being burned out of my head and spider veining across my head, and me having pictures to prove it. My skull being split, not being able to do anything about it. Being called a liar. Doctors here are involved. Lennox and Addington Administration, General Hospital Administration, Wayne Covey Doc, Sarah Fiddler, even Paladin Security, to Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, file falsifier, and medical blacklist are the one that assures crimes when they happen are finished. And she's doing it for herself and for her girlfriend Stacy, a mental health worker. Was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston. I've spent the day. There is Joy Hadley too. There is Dr. Barton, Dr. Waldron, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. McGregor, triage nurses Terry, Tanya, and David. That's all at Lennox and Addington County General Hospital involved in crimes, criminally, negligently co-committing and covering up. Spencer Mills, 14716, ex-chief or commander, year 2019. Staff sergeants, year 2019 and 2021. Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas. Shelley Hafner, Shannon Cork. And Stacy again, Tatiana's girlfriend. I've had no feeling in my head or my face. My skull's been seriously deformed. I'm going through identity theft that changes on sometimes an hourly basis. I've shown it and proven it. Nothing I can do about this. I have to put up with this happening to me and being injured and tortured constantly, and it's being done through Blair Hardy, a piece of shit lowlife, drug trafficker, drug lacer, the one that laces the drugs here in Napanee and sells them to commit homicide to make it look like just a junkie bought bad drugs and died from it. Meanwhile, it's being done with intent. Isn't that right, Blair Hardy? There's Billy Waldridge, or one known as Billy Waldridge, 149 Center Street, North Napanee. Glasses, bald goatee, frequents a loaf of ale and coffee cravings. He's approximately 73 years old. There's Jason Two-Step Gimpy Van Alstyne, and there is Tyler Lake. There is his girlfriend Holly Carlisle as well. They are all using what is called remote neuromonitoring on me, passing it around between each other, and it's mentally fucking me up, numbing me down to dumb me down. I've had no feeling or stimulation in my head or my face in any way, shape, or form for at least 2.5 months now, and I haven't been able to do anything about it. So I have to put up with this happening to me, including having my head constantly softened by radiation and EMFs while it's being deformed, while my identity is being fucking changed on me from the inside out. Billy Wooldridge was stalking my mother and calling my mother mom too. He was told that we were switched at birth by Blair or by Spencer Mills and Stacy, and he's highly psychotic, delusional, a drug addict, and he believes it. He's also a wanted Harvard sex offender. This is revenge retaliation on me. I have prisoner tracking on me illegally. So let it be known, you speak police crimes in Napanee and you will become a victim and you will be killed. My mother was stalked by Billy Wooldridge and Blair Hardy, and they were using R&M on her, which took her life December 20th, 2020, and they will fucking pay for it one way or another. I do not care if they work with and for OPP. If Blair Hardy is OPP Spencer Mills's boyfriend and bandito, I don't care if Billy Wooldridge is alleged Hells Angels Ontario chapter sex offender leader. You're gonna pay for this one way or another, you motherfucking pieces of shit, low-life scum. I am the end of my bloodline. You murdered my mother. You're murdering me because Chris is pretty much dead. If I could get a brainwave or MRI, CAT scan, whatever, it would prove a lot of damage is done internally to me while the lies were cast about me to buy time to prevent me from being taken serious and getting help. Damage has been done. Time has been bought. My fucking identity's been changed. And my bloodline is gone. So congratulations, Blair Hardy, you psychotic, obsessed little fucking cupcake piece of shit. Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, you are nothing but pieces of shit. Spencer Mills, your little fuck toys and co-offenders, your drug-fed, money-paid little bastards. Jason Van Alstyne and Tyler Lake, you are fucking garbage. You're animal abusers as well. Anything happens to my dog Grunt, you are also guilty of injuring and killing him if something happens. From what you're doing to him, you pieces of shit garbage. You're using remote neural monitoring, passing it around while you're fucking high, and you're using it like a damn game on victims, which is causing serious harms to animals and me, done with intent for Pontius Pilate cops through you because of who you are and your records. So let that be known. You are nothing but pawns in this to me. 3.5 years of going through this and being constantly changed and deformed. I'm starting to look like Tyler Lake and Jason Van Alstyne and fucking Blair Hardy and Billy Wooldridge. And none of them are arrestable, none of them are touchable. All of these pieces of shit junkie who were sitting around using this on Bridge Street. There's an Isaac, there's a Bucktooth Bob, Robert Berry, there's an Ellie Cooper, there's a Michelle Irish, there's a Holly Carlisle, animal abuser and murderer with her boyfriend Tyler. I am 50, he's what, 25 to 30? Jason Van Alstyne's approximately 40 to 45. I'm older than both of them, and I'm going through identity theft by both of these pieces of shit, low-life, meth-fed crackheads. So, Anybody wants to commit homicide in Napanee, you see Blair Hardy, you see Billy Wooldridge of 149 Center Street North. He used to live at 34 Water Street as well, but he now lives at 149 Center Street North, old Boomhauer House, and he's approximately 70, like I said, glasses and goatee and bald. He's a heroin addict. He's a sex offending pedophile that used to stalk children for the ex-chief or commander here in Napanee at Tim Hortons daily when he wasn't stalking me and my mother, going by my place sometimes 12 hours a day, knowing exactly where I was at all given times because of the prisoner tracking on me illegally, because no criminal record or history until I was falsely charged by the hospital NOPP in an attempt to deflect their crimes from me wanting them arrested and charged, and also so they could give me a criminal record to get my pictures, my prints, my signature, along with my blood and piss that they previously had, in an attempt to criminalize me, in an attempt to justify their crimes against me, plus their fucking lies about psychological history and records that's not true, criminal records and history that's not true. I'm tired of being treated like a puppet by all of these pieces of shit who are using R&M on me through these bastards in hope to cause me long-term memory fuck-ups. I've been right brain lobotomized, and everybody is lucky that I cannot do a damn thing about it while my head is being seriously fucking deformed, causing me serious harm. I'm being treated like a puppet, and I'm not gonna play this fucking game no more. Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, and Jason Van Alstyne, one way or another, you little fucking pieces of shit garbage. You will pay for this. I share any DNA with you, which I probably do now. You are seriously more fucked than what you realize. You pieces of shit, little fucking monkey bastards. And I don't mean that in a way. I mean that you are actually fucking animals. In that way, all fucking animal is what I mean. Not in a negative way towards any other person. You are serious pieces of shit, lowlife. You're lucky that you can do anything in Napanee, and I've proven it and getting away with it. So you can end Wood Bloodline because it's done. And it can all be fucking proven. And I can prove my DNA, you pieces of shit. You've taken my legal rights, my medical rights, my human rights, everything. You watch me 24/7. You see everything I see. You hear everything I hear. You even watch me fucking sleep while whacking your tic tacs, watching me piss, watching me shit. People in jail, I've never been there. People in jail get even more privacy than what I have. Because I have a bunch of fucking junky perverts who are associated and paid for all by PP through Spencer Mills, drug cop, and his boyfriend Blair, Robert Kane, drug cop. Robert Lucas lives no more than 50 feet from my back door. There's also a Maggie Falls and a Burt involved with this too. Drug trafficking, murders, rapes, financial thefts and frauds, identity thefts and frauds, insurance thefts and frauds. This is what's going on in Napanee under unsuspecting eyes and noses above suspicion, right, OPP? With your boys and your doctors. Chris Wood, love all, hate none. I'm gonna sign off here and I'm gonna go grab some food and maybe sit and try to relax a little bit. But in the meantime, this is done. Let it be known this is how OPP traffic, frame, and murder right here in Napanee. Spencer Mills is a serial killer with Blair Hardy and with Billy Wooldridge. Be safe, everybody. 3.5 years, this is fucking done, and somebody will pay and answer for what you've done, you fucking cunts. And I'm not gonna take a fall for any one of you sons of bitch and low life pieces of shit.